Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Yeah, finally, after quite a few years of procrastination, planning and then cancelling, recording videos and then deleting them, I'm finally finding some time and some effort to just record and share my art journey with you guys. So, the plan for this channel is to mostly talk about art and a bit about the artist as well, because as you know, we are very complex creatures and a lot goes on inside our mind and the way we deal with the world, because it's not an easy task to do. So I'll be talking about my philosophies in life, my philosophies in art, what shaped my eye or my life as an artist, what kind of films I like, what kind of games I like, the art books that I have, or the normal books that I've read, which have inspired me and moved me to create artworks, how mythology has shaped uh, the entire portfolio that I have these days, what were some of the greatest projects that I've worked on, how my friends helped me, how my family has helped me, and all of these things. So today's video is again a time lapse one of something that I painted probably a couple of years back. It's actually from a YouTube short that I saw, a travel video, and it was a scene from either Mongolia or Kazakhstan, but I just loved the entire uh, space of it. And this particular scene, I took a screenshot and I wanted to paint it. But as always, when I'm painting from a photographic reference, I'm trying not to copy it like pixel by pixel, an exact replica of it, but trying to understand the vibe of the painting, what I feel about it, and then trying to translate that thought into a painting and making it painterly realistic. So that's what I'm trying here. It originally took around 1 hour to paint, and I have sped it up, and it's probably going to be like 10 minutes or so. As it plays, I will walk you through the process, what I was thinking, what kind of fundamentals that I focus on, and just my general thought process when I'm dealing with a painting like this. So this is my workspace. As you can see, this is my tablet where I paint, and that's my main monitor. Uh, Usually use it for reference while painting, and yeah, of course, for gaming and for watching movies. That one is the Discord monitor, which is of course very important. I stay connected to my friends, talk to them. They do their own work, I do my own work, and we share things that we are doing. We learn new things from each other. We give critiques and feedback, and we play games and stream TV shows and watch anime together. That's important. So that's about it for the introduction. Let's jump into the process time lapse and see what I'm painting. So I start painting on a single layer and mostly keep it like that, but maybe sometimes if there are complex elements, I'll first add them in a different layer and then merge it all together. So yeah, here very basic blocking of the ground, the mountain, the light and shadow part of it. As you can see, the shadow is entirely blue. So one of the great things that I had learned as I kept painting is that there is no pure black in nature, especially in sunlight. Even if it appears to be black, you can always put some color in it in the shadow areas, and it looks so good, so better, so realistic. So the shadows are blue because shadows appear cooler in sunlight, and the highlights appear warmer. But then again, it will be warmer only when it's close to you, the observer, or the camera. And as it recedes further into the atmosphere, it becomes cooler. So yeah, I'm starting to paint the trees here. Very rough brush strokes and just trying to denote the shapes of it. Not really painting trees like they are, but just brushwork which appears like trees if you look at it from a distance. And now starting to work on the foreground, trying to create the volume of the grass. And here starts the most interesting part, the most enjoyable part. It's a bed of tulips, and I had a bit of trouble trying to decode how to, each flower is such an intricate shape. It has got separate petals and the shadow where it is attached to the stalk, the upper part catching the lights. So I was trying to be too technical about it. Then I just thought, man, if you look at it from a distance, it would appear like a brush stroke. How would the Impressionists paint it? They'll just put dabs of color on the paper. So I just did that. I took very saturated red color and just dabbed it, like tap, 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 tap on the screen. And it started looking like flowers after a point of time. And the ones at the background, like far away in the background, they are just very rough brushwork so that it looks like there's something. And because the color and the surrounding gives an impression that they are probably flowers, and our brain thinks, come on, it has to be flowers. That's the best part about painting. You learn how to fool people. You do not draw things as they are, but you draw an impression of them, and people somehow read it. A brain is really good at it. So I'm defining the very far background tree line there. As you can see, the leaves, I've painted them violet. They are probably dried leaves, but from a distance, the brown and orange dried leaves, in the atmospheric perspective, in the mountain weather, it will appear a bit bluer. So when you see a red or a brown leaf through the blue fog or the blueness of the atmosphere, it looks a bit violet. Adding mist and fog in the background, trying to separate the layers, trying to really push the background further and further back so that it gives a nice sense of scale to the entire space. And here another very enjoyable part is detailing the snow. I thought I would just keep it very blocky, like use a very big brush to just use it like a stamp to create the texture of the snow, but it wasn't really working like that. So I went with a small brush, very soft and very I think it was a very sharp brush that I used, and yeah, it almost looks done. It's just choosing the right value and the right color. So here I am adding foreground shadow and that strong sunlight in the midground. So it matches the kind of sunlight that is falling on the mountain, as you can see in the far back. And little details, trying to merge the sky really well. Here I am trying to figure out how I'm going to use the mixer brush, the settings of the mixer brush. So it's really good in merging everything together in the end. When most of the painting is done and parts of it are like very blocky, I will use a mixer brush to really merge it and push it and nudge it in different places to make it look good. This is what I was talking about in the beginning. Like I added one separate layer for this character. This entire landscape looks beautiful, but I felt like it somehow reminded me of Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, I guess. Some character standing in the far background. So just trying to really work with the midground and details, small details of little man-made structure in the far back. Trying to work with the sky here, get the clouds in place, get the mountain properly done. Sometimes it takes quite a bit to really understand how I want the final finish, the final look of the painting. So here as well, I was thinking whether I will really push the mixer brush part, like make it look like an oil painting maybe, where the colors are really merging into each other, or whether it's better to keep it a bit blocky, a bit textured. So I'm switching it on and off, and trying to change the overall composition so that it looks better. Like the elements are organized better. It's not, the screen is not divided 50-50, you know, the top part and the bottom part. I'm trying to make the ground, the grass, the flower part to be 2/3 of the frame, and the mountain to be the top 1/3, so that it's balanced nicely. So I'm almost done here. Just doing some last minute tweaks of adding sharpness and adding noise so it looks nice. And yeah, then repainting the character, really taking my time to paint it, and it's almost done. Adding really saturated blue shadows, and then flipping it, putting it on the other side, and trying to make it work on this side. I think I'm almost done with this artwork here. Just some final details. I'll probably switch to the value structure, like the black and white structure, to see whether the values are working, and the artwork will be done. Yeah, so this is the final artwork after a lot of detailed brushwork. I really love the left part of the mountain, the hill part that it came out. Really has that kind of volume, and also the foreground. I mean, it's all just random brush stroke, random dots of color, but from a distance it does look like a field of flowers. These kind of sketches really help me to just unwind and have the practice going. So I hope you liked what you saw, and if you want to see more content like this or anything else that you want to see from me, please comment, please share your thoughts. I would like to share as much as I can about everything that moves me regarding art. I'll be sharing these process time-lapse videos from time to time, but maybe something else that you want to see. I plan to make some videos regarding the art books that I have and how they have inspired me, what exactly they do to my head when I see them. The other books that I read, some novels that have shaped my entire childhood and my imagination, which helps me to create artwork. We're going to talk about films and games and how they leave this impact on you visually and also as an experience, which helps you become a better artist. And if anything else that you want to see, that you want to hear from me, hear me talk about, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. So please keep watching, be connected, and if you have a friend or someone in your family who loves to see art, who loves to see the process of painting, then please share this video with them. Ask them to subscribe. Just spread the word. I'll be going back to my work desk, trying to paint something new, and if I record it, I'll come back and tell you more about it. Till then, bye-bye.